care about championships. I've already done that. It's something else now. Sometimes you gotta remind them. It's more than skill. I wasn't a boxer, I'd be a criminal. I don't like any other sports but fighting.
Mike Tyson, the undisputed champion, is back at it. With every training session, it's clear Iron Mike is a force to be reckoned with.
30 seconds.
A man's biggest downfall is to believe he has limitations. I don't think I'm 58. Do you think I feel 58? When I'm fighting them young niggas in the gym and they're bashing me, them big strong motherfuckers, and I'm bashing them back. You think I feel 58? You think they're not trying to hurt me in that gym? Yeah. So they can get a reputation? It's unbreakable mindset. I'm built for this. I don't care about championships. I've already done that. It's something else now. Sometimes you gotta remind them. It's more than skill. I've been the baddest man on the planet for decades, and this problem child is about to have a problem life.
Go. Yeah, and then you got beautiful. You finished moving left. Beautiful. Beautiful. Breathe.
Now with this fight with Jake Paul, like how do you break down a kid like that? He's got the youth.
Well, first of all, I don't think I'm 58. Do you think I feel 58? When I'm fighting them young niggas in the gym and they're bashing me, them big strong pushing them back. You think I feel 58?
Breathe. Great head movement. Breathe. Get on them toes. Move and chill. Relax.
That's
Breathe.
it.
There you go. Breathe and relax. Beautiful. Keep fighting. Come on.
Yeah. Young 30, 28-year-old they're getting nothing. He's a manufactured killer. I'm a natural born killer.
Do you like who you are, Mike? When you are in fight camp, do you like that person?
No, I don't like that guy too much. Because that guy don't give a fuck about nobody's feelings. My wife and my family understands that. That's why they're not around me, else they keep their distance, because they know that's just fear. It's fear yelling out. I'm a fear-based person.
I love you, but I'm gonna take your throne, brother.
My whole life is based off fear of failing, fear of succeeding, because succeed may lead to failure. But I know how to control my fear. My fear doesn't dominate me. You know, I have a relationship with my fear. If I didn't know the dynamics of fear, I would think I'm a coward. But I'm not a coward. Everybody has the same feelings. But it's what the coward do that makes him a coward, and what the hero doesn't do that makes him the hero. But we all have the same feelings. I've been the baddest man on the planet for decades, and this problem child is about to have a problem life.
No, I don't fear for Mike and how old he is. Mike's a very rugged guy. You know, when I was in there with Mike, Mike still was hard to hit, and Mike still can hit hard as hell. So, no reason to really fear for Mike. The only thing I fear for Mike is like if the fight goes beyond 4 or 5 rounds, then it could get problematic for Mike because of his age. But if he doesn't go beyond 4 or 5 rounds, he'll be fine. So I think he'll come out, assess the situation, see how he can deal with Jake's size and Jake's power, because Jake does have power. And after that, he'll make his mind up as to whether he wants to go and try to get him out, or if he feels like it'd be safe to do the whole 8 rounds.
He's gonna be the hardest hitting motherfucker you ever fought.
Well, I mean, as of right now, for what he's doing, it's good for what he's doing. But once he fights a real fighter, it's gonna be bad. There's no way he'd get demolished.
Mike can close the distance in a way that he doesn't expect, and Mike also has layers upon layers of attacks that are in his mind.
When he hits you, if it's his head, his body shots don't matter. Everything hurts.
He's forgotten more about boxing than Jake Paul has ever remembered.
My fight with Jake Paul is coming to Netflix. That means even more people will be able to see me knock him out. This fight is not going to change my lifestyle financially. I'm I'm a fighter. I feel good and I can do it. And I feel I can beat this guy. This is just like when I was 20. It's hard. Me training, I go all out. I train you train all day. 11 and then we might be done by 5. And then I'm gonna do strength and conditioning, guys. Then I'm gonna do the weights and then I'm gonna do boxing and then sparring. It's all day process. That's when it gets crazy. It's just all day. You don't have time for no family, friends. It's tricky. I might do 3,000 rows. Then come back later, do another 3,000. Then the next morning, do another 3,000. We should be retired by this age. That's what they tell us.
How much can Jake survive? That's the real question. Because Mike has what it takes to get anybody out of there. And I'm going to tell you this. When I boxed him 4 years ago, it was only 2-minute rounds, but surprisingly, he never really declined. He stayed the same the whole fight. And that surprised me. So if they're doing 2-minute rounds, Mike's not going to tire out. I already know that because I watched him do it.
Yeah. I've learned this in life. If you use the word humble, you're not humble. Man is not born to be humble. He's made to be humbled. You know, if no one knows our life, hey, I'm humble, I'm quiet, I'm respectful. They have to learn to be that way. They have to be humbled.
And as the fight with Jake Paul approaches, fans are buzzing. They can feel the energy, the power, and the hunger of the one and only Mike Tyson. But what are you, the fans, saying?
I've been the baddest man on the planet for decades. And this problem child is about to have a problem life.
On your toes. There you go. Yeah, and then you got beautiful. You finished moving left. Beautiful. Beautiful. Breathe. Breathe. Great head movement. Breathe. Get on them toes. Move and chill. Relax.
That's it.
There you go. Breathe and relax. Beautiful. Keep fighting. Come on.
Now with this fight with Jake Paul, like how do you break down a kid like that? He's got the youth.
Well, first of all, I don't think I'm 58. Do you think I feel 58? When I'm fighting them young niggas in the gym and they're bashing me, them big strong, pushing them back. You think I feel 58? Yeah. Young 30, 28-year-old, they're getting nothing.
The thing is, can he catch a 28-year-old guy who's at the top of his career, who's winning legitimate boxing matches? I mean, he's beating former UFC world champions. You know, he had that very good fight with Tommy Fury, who's a legitimate boxer. The thing is, can he catch a 28-year-old guy who's at the top of his career, who's winning legitimate boxing matches? I mean, he's beating former UFC world champions. You know, he had that very good fight with Tommy Fury, who's a legitimate boxer.
Get on them toes. Move and chill. Relax.
That's
Breathe.
it.
There you go. Breathe and relax. Beautiful. Keep fighting. Come on.
Mike Tyson, what he does is two-dimensional. He's going to come at you, trying to knock you out.
You can't compare me with other people my age because other people at my age haven't been training as long as me, consistent as me. And I'm just a different species of human being. I go all out. I train you train all day. It starts from where? The boxing starts from what? 11 and then we might be done by 5. And then I'm gonna do strength and conditioning, guys. Then I'm gonna do the weights and then I'm gonna do boxing and then sparring. It's all day process. That's exactly. Oh, I don't feel that.
Well, you're smart going into the new wave.
No, it's always the old wave. It's always this.
Yeah.
I could do all this stuff and not have this and this.
Yeah, that's what you need.
All the stuff that I succeeded in, being on Broadway, doing movies, it's nothing like fighting. I don't care how much money they give you. You know, it's not like, I'll fight for free than get paid for a Hollywood gig. It's not the same. That's why people go to drugs to try to get that high. You can't get it. That's why they OD, they try to get that high from fighting or what they used to do. Can't get it. That's why I went to drugs to try to get that high. Almost killed myself, couldn't get it. You're not gonna get it. Couldn't get it. If the show must go on, there's nothing matters. This is life, this is life. Life's only purpose is to prepare you for death. So all of this prepares us for death. Your fight, your adversity, losing people, losing my daughter, losing my friend, all of that prepares us for death.
This is the strongest I've ever seen you.
Yeah?
Yeah, the strongest I've ever, and I know you since you're 13. I think this impressed the shit out of me. Nothing impresses me. You know, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't lie. I was worried about him traveling here, traveling there. He's not getting.
The fight simulation. This is how the fight's gonna go. Me versus Mike Tyson, number 15, baby. Punch, yeah, baby. Oh, doc. First round knockout. Give up. Retire. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, you're fine.
They don't want me to be the nice father man, the family man that he's present to his kids. They want to bring me back to debauchery and violence and God. He's ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
Did you feel like part of you nervous, like tense, but the other part like you gonna kill somebody?
No, I'm not nervous. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Yeah.
Because I'm a scary guy.
I can sleep now at night. This is great.
Next, when I look into the ring, and Mike's pacing the ring with his shirt off. His body, his physique was incredible. His biceps, his chest, his neck, incredible. I hadn't seen him stripped to the waist. Yeah. And I'm looking, I'm thinking, that's not the same 17-year-old boy I met yesterday. That's not the same 17-year-old boy I ran with this morning. That's not the same 17-year-old boy I sat next to on the minibus getting here.
Yeah.
Then Cuss pointed to one of the big men to get in. He was knocked spark out.
Yes. 1 second. You did more workouts than what I've seen you than the whole time you fought Lennox Lewis. Am I right or wrong? Different era, brother. There's a whole new ball game.
That's what life's only purpose is to prepare us for death. Now, when we die, then we die because we know that if we had truly lived, that's a good time to die. I don't want to die in a hospital bedroom. I want to die in the ring.
20 seconds.
The only thing I'm worried about is Father Time. That's one thing that has never been beat. And Tyson's, he's older now. But I think Jake Paul was a youth.
And as a fighter, bro.
For me, I'll be better by the time of the fight.
What do you think of Jake?
I think Jake is, I think he's a kid GOAT going against the adult GOAT.
What do you see in this game?
A lot. A lot of overhead, throwing a lot of punches. All of it's this. This is all twisting it for like golf. When you this, everything's this.
That's how you get the power?
As you can tell, his lip is busted. You can. It's not easy being the coach because you take these body punches, you take this punishment.
It's good, guy.
Mike trains like he fights.
Let me get off the car. Let me get the car.
Yeah, today was the day, you know. Play with fire, sometimes happen.
Mike Tyson is one of the most iconic fighters in boxing history, known for his explosive power, ferocity, and unique ability to end fights in a flash. His highlights showcase his incredible hand speed and his signature peekaboo style, where he'd slip punches and launch devastating hooks and uppercuts with shocking precision. Tyson's strengths lie in his knockout power, his incredible ability to close distance, and his ruthless, aggressive fighting style that would often intimidate opponents before the first punch was even thrown. However, Tyson does have weaknesses, especially evident in the later stages of his career. His reliance on power meant that he sometimes struggled against opponents with strong defensive skills or those who could endure his early aggression and drag him into later rounds, where his stamina was less reliable. Additionally, his relatively shorter reach meant that he could be vulnerable to skilled fighters who could keep him at a distance with strong jabs and movement. Despite these, his strengths have solidified him as one of the most fearsome fighters ever to step into the ring. All right, fight fans, that's a wrap on Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul, the Disney puppet. Let me know in the comments. Are you Team Iron Mike or backing Jake's YouTube confidence? Hit like if this gave you a laugh, and don't forget to subscribe to Elite Combat Productions for more wild videos.
In good shape because your health depends on it.
Now, you gotta try and stay away from him. Stay away from his power. I seen him working out the other day, and he throws some good combinations. So those 6-punch combinations, he has to make sure. I'm talking Jake Paul. Make sure that he's not in the way of those punches because Tyson's a real fighter.
Yeah. I go through with it, boom. Doing this, moving, slipping. Like if he throws a punch here, you come here, you go to here, and you're still outside. It's all about moving after you punch. As soon as you punch, you're gone. Whatever it is, boom, side, whatever it is, you have to go.
You can't compare me with other people my age because other people at my age haven't been training as long as me and consistent as me, and I'm just a different species of human being.
Mike can close the distance in a way that he doesn't expect, and Mike also has layers upon layers of attacks that are in his mind. He's forgotten more about boxing than Jake Paul has ever remembered. Hey, New York, you're just like Mike Tyson. You were good 20 years ago.
And that surprised me. So if they're doing 2-minute rounds, Mike's not gonna tire out. I already know that because I watched him do it.
How do you see this fight playing out?
Very painfully. As soon as I catch this guy, it's going to be totally over.
My biggest problem with the Jake Paul thing is, and how this plays out, is when he actually fought somebody who was a boxer, who had the same type of record he has, who was his age, Tommy, and who was his size, he lost.
Jabs leg. Ooh, nice one. Again. Oh, yeah.
Did I get there quick enough?
Penetration. My fault. Sorry, one time. My fault. Jab, slip across. Across. No. Come against me after jab. 3. Jab, slip. 1, 2, 3. Across. Nice one, Mike. Jab. Watch on my 1, my 2, and my 3. As soon as you finish your last movement, across. 1, 2, 3, across. Slip. 1. Jab first, jab 1. 1, 2, 3, across. And then cross.
You can see the intensity with which Mike Tyson punches. It's quite impressive, isn't it?
Again.
Very nice. Back again.
It's very different looking from the side, but younger guys are getting crumbled and smashed up in sparring.
Jab, slip, uppercut.
No, Tyson can throw a punch, he can take a punch, so, he's doing something that he's used to. Now, Jake Paul, make sure that he's not in the way of those punches because Tyson's a real fighter. You got to try and stay away from him, stay away from his power. I seen him working out the other day, and he throws some good combinations, so those 6-punch combinations.
Your thoughts on this Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight?
Oh, jeez, I don't. It's a bit strange. Is my interest? The interest is low, and I don't know. I don't understand it. So.
What do you think about Tyson fighting Jake Paul?
I love Mike Tyson, and I'm not a fan of that.
What led you to take this challenge on? Why are you doing it?
Because I can, and I'm going to be successful doing it. And it's easy. Child's about to have a real big problem. I'm close to 60 years old, and he thinks,
You think it's sweet?
Yeah. He's going to get paid a lot of money as well. He's improved. I let him fight on my undercard. Since the first time he fought on my card, well, I started him off. I started Jake off ago. No one knew who the hell he was. I started him, and most likely looks like I'm going to finish him. I like him, but he has to go. I don't look at myself as a middle-aged man. I feel really good. When you're in the top physical and spiritual shape, you hear and notice everything. Highest form of relaxation. Hey, listen, nobody's a perfect expert with two people in the ring. Anything can happen, destiny's involved.
Jake is done. Well, he's punches and bunches. He throws missiles, not just one bomb, freaking one after the other. Cuss would say he moved his head so great, the guy couldn't hit him with a machine.
Training's hell, but the fights are always easier than training. He's gonna run like a thief. I don't see how he's gonna make an exciting fight by running all day. You know, he's supposed to be the young guy. He's supposed to walk right through me. I'm an old man. He's gonna run all night. Now I want to fight this young motherfucker.